before Sarah Jones come on with interested headline news, enjoy a moment of some fun facts, extra and
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the world premiere Word on the Streets.
Welcome to world premiere Word on the Streets, the show that's changing lives one word at a time. Join our hosts Larry Moten, aka Extraordinaire, and the amazing Keith Fletcher. They're here every Monday and Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time to uplift, inspire, and teach you that you don't have to accept life as it is. You have the power to change your conditions, to break free from self-limiting beliefs, and to live a life with endless possibilities. We know that life can be tough, and sometimes it feels like giving up. But we're here to tell you that there's hopes. As long as you're breathing, you have an opportunity to turn things around. Our show is all about empowerment. We're committed to helping those who feel stuck, those who feel like they're not living up to their potential. We believe that everyone deserves to live a life they truly enjoy living. So tune in every Monday and Wednesday and get ready to transform your life. Allow the process to process, and sooner or later, you'll start to see opportunities all around you. You'll start to believe in yourself, and you'll start to live the life you've always dreamed of. So let's get started on this journey together. Let's break the chain of self-limiting beliefs, and let's start living our best lives. Welcome to world premiere Word on the Streets.
Good evening, this is Black History 365 Days, with another extraordinary story making headlines today.
Sheila Crump Johnson is a trailblazing entrepreneur, philanthropist, and sports owner who has shattered glass ceilings throughout her remarkable career. As the co-founder of Black Entertainment Television, BET, Johnson played a pivotal role in bringing African American stories, culture, and entertainment to the forefront of mainstream media. As a successful businesswoman, Johnson has also made history as the first African American woman to have a stake in 3 professional sports teams, the Washington Wizards, NBA, the Washington Capitals, NHL, and the Washington Mystics, WNBA. Her commitment to empowering women and minority-owned businesses has earned her numerous accolades, including induction into the Cable Television Hall of Fame and the Washington Business Hall of Fame. Through her philanthropic efforts, Johnson has supported various organizations, including the Boys and Girls Clubs of America and the National Museum of African American History and Culture. Her tireless dedication to promoting diversity, equity, and inclusion has left an indelible mark on the entertainment, sports, and business worlds. We celebrate Sheila Crump Johnson's groundbreaking achievements and her enduring legacy as a true icon in Black history. Tonight, world premiere Word on the Street salutes and honors Sheila Crump Johnson. This is Black History 365 Days.
Ladies and gentlemen, get set for an engaging and enlightening show. Let's welcome our hosts, the brilliant Larry Moten, aka Extraordinaire, and the fantastic amazing Keith Fletcher. They've crafted the incredible show, Word on the Streets. Grab your favorite listening spot and tune in. Don't forget to invite your friends by sending them a quick text or a shout out on your favorite social media platform. We believe it's a show you won't want to miss.
And good evening, good evening, good evening. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to World Premiere Word on the Streets. I am extraordinaire along with the amazing, and I mean, friends, the amazing Mr. Keith Fletcher. What's up, my brother? How are you? I hope you can hear me. Wait, hold on. Let me unmute. Try it again. I think I got you now. Try it again. Still don't hear you. What say you?
Yeah, what about now? You got me?
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Got
Yeah,
you,
pop up
man.
on the screen. There you go, man. Hey, I said, man, I'm glad to be here. Man, it's cold in Texas. Hey, real cold. Like I said, hey, up north you might say this ain't no cold weather, but it's cold for us. You know what I'm saying? Woke up this morning, man, and that wind was blowing and chill. That was just it was cold. I had to get up about 3:45. Went to the gym at 5, and I felt it. So it was nice instant after that for me. So man, I'm happy to be here. Happy to be on our show. Happy New Year to everybody, man. We ain't been back since last year. It's a new year for us. So this new show, we working through some new things. We got a new platform we on. So we working through the problems, man. But I'm happy to be extraordinary. I like how I look, man, the clearness of it. My wife said it look like we're on the TV stations, you were saying.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. All right.
Yeah,
All
well,
right. Hey, brother, look, man. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to World Premiere Word on the Streets. From the bottom of our heart, Fletcher and I, we want to give you all a round of applause. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Y'all deserve it. Thank y'all for riding with us. We had a little bump in the road, had to start over again. But because of loyal people like you, Selena, like you, Lady D, like you, Ladiana, and like many of you all out there, y'all text us, y'all call in, y'all let us know. We see, well, look, ain't nothing happening. And Fletcher and I, we were rolling away, but we weren't live. So because of people like you, we're here, we exist, and we continue to grow and move forward. So thank you all so very much.
yeah,
Man, as for me, brother, it's good to be alive and it's good to be back on this platform with you. You know, seeing your face, speaking with you on the phone is one thing, but seeing your face, that's a whole nother thing,
yeah,
friend.
yes, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, to let y'all behind the curtain over the weekend, Fletcher and I, we had several conversations back and forth. And one of the conversation, if you don't mind me sharing, uh, we were talking about every year the industry does it to us, and we fall for that. We fall for it, friends. I'm not putting anybody down out there, but we fall for it each and every time they do it. Right now, and what's prompted this conversation was that a dear loved one of mine was signing up for this gym workout program, and she's excited. She was excited because she said, "Look, it's 50% off." You remember that conversation,
Yeah,
Fletcher?
I remember exactly. Go ahead. Yeah, I remember exactly.
50% off. Now, 50% off, friends, I would be honest, that's a pretty damn good deal, right? If something $100, then it's only $50. If it's $25, it's only $12.50. If it's $10, it's only $5. So 50% off, I think we all can agree that's a pretty damn good deal. But here's the thing, friends. They can sell you 50% off. And Flush and I was saying, hell, they could do it 80% off because they know, Fletcher, I need your help with this. They know when they advertise you coming in to work out in their facility to get your body in shape, they don't believe you are as committed as you say you are.
Yeah.
See, they willing to risk giving you a deal of 50% off. They willing to risk it because they know. And how do they know it? See, they year after year after year after year after year, they look at the data report. And that data report says that their facility is packed January and February. March, it tends to start tapering off. By June, it's non existent. Before June, it's non existent. So that 50% that you done paid for that whole year, they don't even see you in June. They don't see you before June. So my question, our question to you friends, was it really fit you? What say you, Fletcher?
Nah, it's like you said, they know it's up and down and all around, man. They know in the gym, I love the gym. I've been working out, forever. I love the karate, I love everything about the gym. But around this time they know. They already did their bookings and everything to know what they stats, what we need, how many people we need, how many people gonna come, and what the people that 50% off is for the people, the few that we can't get in. What can we get in? We know it's not gonna last. Let's sign them up, 50% off. I'd rather take half than take nothing. I'd rather take half than take nothing. It's a great marketing scheme. But they know it ain't gonna last. You come in the gym, it's overpacked. You don't have enough room. The gym can't even hold all the people. Because they know about the end of February, March, it'll be dying down, be back to business. Then we're gonna do it all over again. We're gonna have a summer special, a fall special. Then we're gonna start over again for New Year, new me, new you. New, they're gonna promote all the stuff in the gym and have the commercials and all. Everybody got their goals, and that's what it's all about, getting you in just for that moment. Cause see, we don't want no longevity. We know we want the microwave. They know it's not gonna last. Ain't no dedication, no long term. I just want to get it. And it's like I used to look through on there like them infomercial late at night. I would come in from the club. I've been drinking. I want my life. Don't you want your life to be better? They show the picture of the. Wouldn't it be you on this island?
Yes, yes,
You see all this. Yes, like it's talking to you.
yeah,
You see these commercials, and you late at night, you down, you're like, yes, and they say, well, why don't you sign up for this and take this
yeah,
class and be,
yeah.
late at night. They get us all, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you're down already, you're down on yourself, you're looking, and it got you. But like we said, extraordinaire, why don't you start before? Why don't you try something
There you go.
wrong with
There
yourself?
you
You
go.
have a habit of getting up, doing something, a habit to change something. Let me get up and do sit-ups. I'm gonna
Let's
start off
see
with
how
20,
well you could commit to yourself first.
yeah,
There you go.
5 push-ups or something. Commit to not saying that the membership don't take but let's work on getting you to get a habit of going and building that so you can last. Because we'll go in there. I done seen it year after year. People come in, and I'm in there already. It happened Sunday. I'm in there Sunday, and it's Sunday. It's really easy. Man, 1 to 4, you don't have that much time, and every machine is packed and taken. I'll
Mhm.
walk at the one, I can't see straight. I'm walking, try to look. Them kids, about 7 kids, run in front of me and jumped on the machine. I'll say, "Look at this." Yeah, so it's like that, but it won't be long, So that's what it's saying. Let's get a habit. Get show yourself that you can do it before you go commit to something like that for a whole year, and your money just wasting. Good.
Friends, and this is what our message, our topic is all about tonight. Now, this is exciting because what we're going to be chewing up tonight, friends, and by the way, if this is your first time tuning in to World Premiere Word on the Streets, thank you so very much.
And thank
Please
you.
make sure you subscribe, click the like button, and by all means, share our link with your social media platform, with your friends, with your family, with your loved ones. We will greatly appreciate it so very much. Now, tonight, Fletcher and I, we're going to be chopping it up about transforming your thinking, to transform your thoughts, the way you think. And by doing so, friends, you can literally transform your life. How do I know this? How do we know this? Because it has been proven time and time over again. The power of neuroscience and personal development. This is how you're going to do it. So, y'all, please stick around. We're going to place our news segment. And after all of that is played, Fletcher and I, we're going to come back on and we're going to chop things up. Thank y'all again for tuning in to World Premiere Word on the Streets.
I'm going to mute us, Extraordinaire. Forget to mute.
Thank you, man. Thank you so very much.
I know you got a lot of stuff you're doing in the background, so yeah, hit the mute while you do. Yeah.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, before Sarah Jones come on with interested headline news, enjoy a moment of some fun facts Extra and Fletcher gather for you today.
On this day, December 6, 1865, the 13th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution was ratified, officially abolishing slavery in America. This monumental step laid the foundation for the fight for civil rights and equality. Also on this day, the United States attempted to launch its first satellite, Vanguard TV-3. While the launch was unsuccessful, the rocket exploded. It marked a pivotal moment in the space race, which eventually led to groundbreaking technological advancements. On December 6, 1964, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. traveled to Oslo, Norway, to accept the Nobel Peace Prize. He became the youngest man at the time to receive this honor for his nonviolent fight against racial injustice.
If it's your birthday, we want to wish you a very happy birthday. May this new year of your life be filled with growth and endless possibilities. For all of us, today is a reminder that life is a journey, that every moment is a chance to start fresh, to embrace your journey, and to step boldly into your new beginning. Life is not a race to a finish line, it's a beautiful, unfolding adventure filled with lessons to learn and opportunities to grow. Remember, a growth mindset transforms challenges into stepping stones. While we may not know what lies ahead, the excitement comes from knowing that every twist and turn is a chance to refine ourselves. Life isn't about avoiding the unexpected, it's about mastering the art of adapting, learning, and thriving. So, keep practicing. Keep focusing on the things you can control, your mindset, your attitude, and your effort. Embrace each nuance, each surprise, as an opportunity to become wiser, stronger, and more resilient. Today, and every day, is a chance to build the life you deserve, moment by moment, day by day. Let's make the most of this journey together.
Today's headlines.
Hi, I'm Sarah Jones, reporting to you from WOTS.
I'm Sarah Jones reporting. Today, the Mediterranean diet's continued dominance as the top-ranked diet in 2025 by U.S. News and World Report, praised for its focus on whole foods, healthy fats, and an active lifestyle. This year's rankings used a 5-star rating system, with the Mediterranean and flexitarian diets leading due to their benefits for wellness and ease of use. Specialized categories, like diets for chronic conditions, also made the list, emphasizing personalized approaches. Experts stress consulting doctors and nutritionists, as managing conditions like arthritis, fatty liver disease, or IBS requires tailored plans. The takeaway? Focus on balanced, plant-based diets and collaborate with healthcare professionals for sustainable health goals. Sarah Jones reporting. Back to you guys in the studio.
Reporting from WOTS. Now, back to the show.
And now, Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Our hosts are here and ready to indulge in passionate and meaningful discussion. Our chat room is open, so you can join and add your point of view. But before we hear from our hosts, listen to this short, yet powerful message.
This isn't just a show, it's a movement.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we step into 2025, many of us feel a desire to start fresh, to create a new chapter in our lives, and to leave behind what no longer serves us. But the question is, how do we truly start a new life? Starting a new life is not about erasing the past. It's about building something better, stronger, and more aligned with the person you want to become. Today, I want to share a few principles to help you start your new life in 2025. Starting a new life begins with having a clear vision of what you want to achieve and who you want to become. A vision acts as a compass, guiding your decisions and helping you navigate the uncertainties that come with change. It's not enough to vaguely wish for a better future, you must articulate what that future looks like in detail. Imagine your ideal day, your ideal relationships, and the ideal version of yourself. What are you doing? How do you feel? What kind of energy surrounds you? The clearer you are about your vision, the more motivated you'll be to work towards it.
Can you hear me, my brother?
What about now?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is going to really take some practicing and ironing out, because something new, friends. It's something new.
Hey, sometimes, yeah, we got to get comfortable being uncomfortable. We speak about it all the time. It just don't abide to them, it abide to us too. So, hey, we still must move on and give them a show like we do, you know?
Absolutely, absolutely. And the neat thing about all of this, friends, y'all swimming in the sea with us, talking about practicing what we preach. The still who made that? Some singer, practice what you preach. But anyway, this is what we're doing, friends, live in front of your very eyes. So we're going to chop it up about transforming your thinking and not to allow yourself to be limited. You see, the thing when we here's what limit us, friends: being comfortable. The moment we settle for our comfort zone, by definition, we've limited ourselves from growth. And when you limit yourself from growth, it plays, it's a dirty game that it play with you. It started making you feel as if you can't do nothing else. It have a way of making you feel as if I don't know. Because you feel as if all you know is all that you know. You see how limited and debilitating those thoughts can be? Those thoughts are shared by millions of Americans each and every day because they have allowed themselves to live day after day, week after week, month after month, and year after year, doing the same familiar things, the things that they know how to do, and the things that they do very well at. But the ceiling is right there. And we were born. What if you find out that in your final days, they show a movie of everything that you could have had? had you allow yourself to grow. Now, to grow, it's going to be a little uncomfortable in the beginning. Why? Because it's something new, it's something you've never done before. It's a feeling you never really embraced before. You had a thought about doing it, but you never did it because you didn't want to feel uncomfortable. Therefore, instead of your ceiling being just as high as your bedroom ceiling, instead of settling for being that employee, what if you discovered that you could have been the CEO of that company? Now, it just doesn't have to be a business venture. This you can apply this, friends, in every aspect of your life. Some of us we settle in relationships, especially in relationships. And I thought about this before coming on this show. 48 hours for 2 days, I kept running these sorts of thoughts running in and out of my head. And I'm gonna talk about this even outside of world premiere Word on the Streets, friends. This thing here. You know, when most of us, when we were little, most of us remember, if we can't remember, we know we were given a lot of attention, a lot of love the first year, first, second, and third year of being that baby boy, being that baby girl. Do you remember how much love and attention and affection we all received? Most of us. And then when we became a full grown boy and a full grown girl, we received a little less attention, a little less affection. And when we became a teenager, we hardly received any of that. But our mind, our thoughts, still longed for that affection and attention. And then when we became a young adult and we selected and then we got into a relationship with someone else, a lot of time we got in relationship with someone else because we're still trying to feel what we once felt when we were babies. Now that's just some of those thoughts that I be thinking. That's 30,000 feet high away from what we're talking about today. But y'all could chew on that individually outside of this transforming your thoughts, thus transforming your life. Let's bring it back down to where we are. If you want to make some changes in this new year, and by the way, again, Happy New Year to everyone, friends. Happy New Year. Let's make this new year better. Not just for the fact better than last year, because you see, that's too wide. Let's make this day, let's start with just one day, friends, one day at a time, just like they say in AA meeting. Let's deal with this one day at a time. Work on an area in your life, in your personality today. What area in your own personality that you've been meaning, you know that certain things you say, it not only get on other people's nerves, but it get on yours too, and you wish you could change that. Stop wishing, stop hoping, and stop using the word I would, but I would only if, and just do it. And do it. How do you do it? You do it every day until it becomes a habit. And after it becomes a habit, it becomes you. It becomes you, your personality. Everything becomes you and your personality when you do it repeatedly. Repetitiveness create new behavior. How do we know this? Because the neuroscience have told us. The physician who studied the brain had looked at all of these diagrams, and they have come to the conclusion that this is the very reason why someone can learn to rewalk, learn to talk, learn to who have had major accident, they can learn to do things that they once did or things that they didn't do by the brain, how we think. This is why guarding your thoughts and implanting the things that you want, this is why this thing is so important. Your thoughts are so important, friends. And I know I'm going on with this, but I want to emphasize just how important it is for you to guard your thoughts and speak only what you want to see show up in your life. No matter how good that talk used to be, that old talk is not doing you any favor except keeping you living the old you that is not changing any parts of your life. You want a new change? You want a new day? You want a new beginning? Some things has to change. It's got to start in the way you think. It got to start in the way that you talk. Go ahead on, my brother. I know you can add to that flavor.
But I'm gonna talk about something that I'm aware that I was aware of that I learned. I know my mind was always on limited. I knew abundance and I knew a limit, but my mind was on limit. But I didn't understand. I didn't know that you could be limited and the abundance can be in the same area. Abundance is all around and limit is all around. It's all together. It's just around us. You can have what you decide. You can pick whatever choice you want to be. You can be. So the thing that I wasn't aware of, awareness. I tell my kids all the time. I say the things I wasn't aware of these things. So not being aware, I didn't understand the opportunity that exists for me. My mind was limited on things that was right in front of me, right around me. It's unlimited abundance all around all of us, but our mind cannot. Family to see it. We choose to look at our limitations. And we all done it. I know because I done it. I still struggle with that. But it took me to understand that's what I was missing. I tell when I lost everything, I was sleeping on my father's sofa and I was trying to figure out things. And I said, I knew one thing, I had to get a job. I said, I don't have no money. I got kids. And I couldn't, the next thing I could think of was to get another job. That's two jobs. I couldn't think about anything else. School, I needed to get a job and get another job. Now I got some other things you can do. You're going to get in the stock market, start a business, real estate. It can be so many other things that I could have done, but all I said, I got to get a job. And the job was limited because I said, I've done sales. I went to what I know. I went to the mall and worked at the shoe store. Limited mindset. When all this abundance was all around me, that's what I did. My mind chose what I know, and that's where I went. But like you said, people walking around, CEOs, doctors, nurse, construction owner, plumbers, electrician, and that's all I knew. Mechanics, that's what I did. So changing my mind, transforming my thinking. How do I transform my thinking? Well, what I did, I started trying to say it's got to be, first of all, I deserve more than this. And see, that go way back when I was a child. It go way back when I was a child, when I was in the woods with some friend that was picking on me. I was small. And I got a big nose. I know I got this beautiful face now, but my nose was bigger than my face. You know what I'm saying? And I was dark, and they picking on me. And I was in the woods. I'm by myself. I'm crying. And I wipe my face. I go back to my grandmother's house, and I walk in. I think I wipe my face good. I'm a little young buck, and my grandmother look at me. She say, "Boy, what's wrong with you?" I said, nothing wrong with me. She said, you're alive, something wrong with you. I said, well, I said, grandmother, they picking on me. They talking about I got a big nose and I'm black and I'm this. She said, what? I said, yes. She said, boy, let me tell you something. You a pretty blackberry chocolate young man. Don't let nobody tell you nothing. You my blackberry boy. He said, you worried about them girls. The only thing you got to do is make them laugh and wear some nice shoes they going to want. Now, see, that, and just hugged me. Felt that love. That was confidence, self-esteem, all up in that right there. See, a lot of us don't love. We don't understand that love, how that love, we weren't told we love you. We weren't told those things. And we start thinking limited about ourselves. We start saying what we can't do, what someone did to us. I done failed a lot in my life, but I still go back to that time when she hugged me, she told me that. I hold on to that. You see me, people that know me, I walk with a company. I always think I think that. I think I love me some me. I always believe that I can do anything because of that. I believe because of that. Now you add that the confidence, you add the self-esteem, you add the limited, and you understand the abundance. You start starting it's abundance all around me. Then you start adding all these things, building your character. You start adding these things, working on yourself. Then things that you win in your life that you made it through, you start learning. You start understanding. You start reading. You start realizing your faults and you're wrong. You start repairing them. You start saying, "Why did I go through that? Why did I go through that?" It start making you stronger. See, that's how you build your mind. You build that mindset. Instead of looking at the limit, you start looking at why I went through that and what was around me. What did that accomplish? Start looking in a different eyes, different mindset, different way. Then them things you went through, you said, that's why. This is what this building. This is what I'm learning. Some things that you didn't learn when you was a child. Some things that you didn't get growing up. But that voice was telling you turn left instead of going right. A voice was always there with you. Go do this instead of doing that. Yeah, you fell down. Yeah, you hurt yourself. Yeah, but it didn't damage you, didn't destroy you, lift you up, made you stronger. But see, we choose to look at the limited. We choose to look at the bad. We choose to look at it half empty instead of half full. A lot of things I learned when I started looking and listening and start seeing, I say everything I needed was always there for me. I'm 50-some years old. It was always there for me. And I look back and I chose to do the wrong thing. Even when I made the wrong decision, my decision became the right decision. How's that, Keith? I remember I had a job, and it's gonna be the highest paying job I had, and I didn't put down. I had a misdemeanor. I didn't put it on. My friend told me not to, and my wife is pregnant. Man, I'm talking about we at the doctor. I'm excited. I'm about to be an operation manager. The most money I made, and I get the call that I didn't get it because I didn't put that down. Right, I'm talking about I'm devastated. Months after that, we go look for a house. The house I'm in now, the area I'm in, totally different area. And I'm saying the job. The matter of fact, the job that I got, the friend the company that built my house, or the company was paying for my house. See, we think things are just so in that we can hold on to something and keep looking backwards instead of looking forward. See, that's transforming your thinking. That's changing the way you see things. So I went through stage 4 cancer. I made it through that. And the most I let it go. Then I lost my eyesight. People say, man, you've been through some tough. My mind, hey, everything that I went through is for a reason. My worst times is my best times. And all that took is just a twist of a thought, a twist of putting my belief before my behaviors. I believe and I act accordingly. That's all it takes to transfer your thinking, to start pouring something inside of you and believing. A habit, breaking a habit. Breaking a habit is just saying, I know I done tried to stop. I used to smoke. I tried to stop smoking. But when I said the Most High told me, he said, you put another God before me. I said, oh, Lord, that's it. I stopped instantly. Before I couldn't stop. Years. I stopped instantly. 4 years later, 5 years later, I'm here. You can transform whatever you really wanted. Are you willing? Are you able? Focus on that. Focus on you. You can't carry no one else. You can't carry your children. You can't carry your mama. You can't carry your job. You can't carry the people at your work. You can't carry your friend. All you can carry is you. You can focus on you. Once you do that and your thinking and start focusing on you and realize that you can't control nothing, make choices only for yourself. And whatever choice you live with it, and trusting that that choice that you made, that even that it was wrong, that it would work out the right way it's supposed to be. And then once you start getting right and start getting a feel for that voice, instead of eggs, you'll start hearing that voice, and you'll start respecting that voice inside you. You start moving accordingly. Your behavior, so you'll start believing it. Transform your thinking, man. Transform the way you think will change your life. It's a mindset. It's a mindset, and it don't happen overnight. It don't happen in a day. It don't happen in a month. Sometimes it don't happen in a year. It might take 5 years. It might take a decade. But most people give up.
Mhm.
Most people stop. I tried. I tell my children, I don't want to hear the word try. My daughter was telling me that. But Dad, I tried. I said, why? I said, why don't you say working on? He said, Dad, it's the same. When she looked it up, she said, oh, trying is procrastinate.
Yeah, that's right.
Working towards it. I wish I had a definition, but let's stop trying and start working on it, moving forward. Go ahead, extraordinary.
No, that's absolutely correct. You know, a great portion of my life, I've listened to Dr. Wayne Dyer, and I've always I've always been very touched by not just by what he said what he said, but how he said it. It would always capture my thoughts and ignite thinking. But before Wayne Dyer, listen to Fletcher speak, I remember when I was a child, and this is a personality trait I often reflect back on. My brother and I, we practiced for about 2 weeks a song. I don't know, maybe I was about 5 and he was 7 years old. And we wanted to, for some reason, I don't know whether it was a talent show or what they had going on at church. But I remember vividly, he and I, we practiced this song over and over and over again. And when they called upon us to sing it, all of our peers started laughing. I mean, they were laughing out loud at us at church. And it was embarrassing. And my brother, who was 2 years older than I, he stopped singing, put his head down, and he was so broken. And for some reason, it hit me quite different. I became angry and I started singing louder. Where that personality came from, I don't know. So I tried searching, trying to find out what made me get louder and get upset to sing over their laughter. See, I be thinking these thoughts. And I had one sister, I wanted to find out because I try to find out what make one person behave what make me at least behave in a situation differently from most children would have done what he did, became broken, embarrassed, and stopped. I was just the opposite. That's a weird kind of behavior. And in my life, I've been attracted to people with those weird kind of behavior like that. I had a cousin by the name of Bruce. I had a brother by the name of Cornell. I had a nephew by the name of Alvin, and I got another nephew by the name of Fletcher, who y'all see. They all have that kind of weird kind of behavior that identify with my behavior like that as a child. So I grew with those type with those people that they understood and they understand without a lot of explanation. But going back to the story, so here recently, lately, perhaps last year, I asked one of my siblings, Lady D, what was my relationship with my father like when I was little? And she broke it down to me. So I started being able to connect some kind of dot. See, my father at the time when I was growing up was blind. And as I grew and as time went on, his blindness never stopped him from moving forth, nor did I ever hear him talk about any deficiencies because of his blindness. And Lady D said that they always wonder, the other sister, her sibling, what on God's earth is he telling that little baby? They said he was always whispering in my ear, always speaking to me. For me, friends, I think he was speaking what I pronounced that day at 5 years old when the world was laughing. I was able to overcome and ignore their laughter and got bolder and got louder, just as he was doing with his life. Although he was blind, he didn't allow his blindness to limit him. I hope I'm tracking, brothers. I hope I'm tracking, sisters. Am I making sense, Fletcher?
Making sense, yeah.
You see, friends, what we are asking of you right now is to not allow what you see, the outside force will always try to drown you out, even your inner thoughts, because your inner thoughts want you to stay comfortable. And if you stay comfortable, I promise you, you're going to stay limited. You will stay right where you are. I don't care how many resolutions you've made for 2025. You want some changes in your life? I dare you to, to get loud. Get loud like that little 5-year-old extraordinaire. Get back in your inner thoughts. Get in that get in your thoughts head and override it. Get in the naysayers and overtalk them. Don't do it for them. Do it for yourself. How long must you do it? You do it over and over and over again. You do it until it becomes reflexive. In other words, when things doesn't go your way, you don't automatically throw in the towel. Because you know this is life. Y'all know this life. Things oftentimes don't go the way we hope. That's life. Things doesn't go the way we always want them to go. You get up, you brush yourself off, and you try. And you try again. And you notice the people, I named some folks, friends. This is very important. This is very important. This is very important. Write this down. Surround yourself with people. Not everybody is meant to be in your innermost circle. This is important. I swear to you, this is so important. Not everyone is meant to be. When you making some changes, friends, you on a tightrope. You can't allow your circle to be super wide. You on a tight leash rope. You want to make some changes. You got to limit your circle. You got to limit your movement. You have to limit your spending. You have to limit everything because why? You're focused. You are focused. You're focused like a laser. I hope I'm making sense. Come on, brother, talk to me.
Yes, yes. You got to you got to focus on the things you want, but we got to know the things we want too. We got to know where we going. We got to write some things down. We got to challenge ourselves with some things. A lot of things that things in our lives that we see that we want. We got to know how to get them. We got to write them down. Put them in our journals. We talk about journals on here. We talk about vision. We talk about once you get that vision, then you have the path. Then you get once you get the path, then you have the plan, and then you have strategies to get there. See, we talk about strategizing that strategy and that's thinking. How you think about things, how you act on them. That's what we act on that. How we act on them, how we get them, dumping our old out, putting new things inside of us, transforming the way you think about it, believing. I'm telling you again, you start believing, you start doing the things, breaking them habits, believing and saying, I'm going to do these things to get better, then pouring some, putting yourself, like Extraordinary said, the right people around you. Everything I did, I say when I started, I didn't know what the right thing to do, but I knew one thing that I say I knew what not to do. The things that my journey that caused me, but I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm gonna do some different things. And when I started doing them different things, it started taking me on different journeys. I started meeting different people. Just start there. You know the things that didn't work. You know the things you want. Try to do that, change that. Go extraordinary.
Friends, if this is your first time tuning in to World Premiere Word on the Streets, Fletcher and I, we thank y'all so very much. Please subscribe, click like, and share our link with your social media platform. Help us get the word out. We value you and we appreciate you so very much. We got a little commercial we're going to play, but don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere, friends, because Fletcher and I, we will be right back. Check this out, folks.
Traveling abroad, but language is a barrier. Introducing the Mitri earbuds, with real-time translation in 138 languages. Perfect for travel, business, and learning. Get your Mitri earbuds today. With 98% accuracy and instant two-way translation, you can connect with the world like never before. Mitri earbuds. Translate. Connect. Explore. Traveling abroad, but language is a barrier.
And we are back, friends. Give us a few moments and we will be back live with you. Can you hear me, my brother?
Tiny does it. Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, great, great, great. Friends, we hope that this topics that we're talking about is resonating with you and hope that it's making some sense to you because the importance of transforming your thoughts is going to be the key to help you unlock your door to the possibilities of changes in your life. And you would realize that the things outside of you are not going to make the changes that you desire. That new television, that new cell phone, that new workout station place you just signed up to, whatever it is outside of you, friends, just won't fit the bill. It just won't do it. Our change comes from within on our inner side, in our inner thoughts, our inner soul. That's where changes occur. Anything outside of you is artificial, it's plastic, it's unreal, it will not last. And see, friends, for too long we have substituted so much of things outside of us because the industry, our society constantly bombarding us with commercials, with things outside of ourselves, promising changes in our life. They don't do it because they love you so much. They do it because it's all about the money, all about that dollar bill to them and for them. What we're submitting to you on World Premiere Word on the Streets, Fletcher and I, we're submitting that the changes within you is going to come from within you. And I can't think, I'm being so sincere and honest as possible, friends. I can't think of a better platform than the one we have here. World Premiere Word on the Streets. With both of us, we're coming in every Monday and Wednesday. And we just giving it to you the real, raw life way, friends. If you are willing, you can have what you really want, but it won't be slick and dressed up. It won't be as pretty as the commercials that they show you. But that's all right. That's why it's called a commercial. But what we're talking about on World Premiere Word on the Streets is real life. Yeah, we're talking about that we both gone through divorce. We both have lost jobs. We both have lived in the mud, embarrassment. And you too may feel like you're in the mud. Or you may feel like it's just too big. You may feel like it's overwhelming. You may feel like it can't happen for you. That is a lie. It can happen to you and for you. Believe. Don't be afraid to believe. And I know it's I don't want to listen. It's not cliche. The world wants you to believe that it's cliche to believe. It's not. But you see, friends, believe come with muscles. The reason why it's cliche because we don't want to put the muscles behind it. Now, how you going to get the muscle? In order to get muscle, you got to work on it. You got to work on certain areas in your life. You have, just like you go to the weight room, Fletcher, you're a trainer. If I want to get some muscles in my arm, I got to work that arm out. I got to work my calves. I got to work my buttocks. I got to work my midsection. I got to work whatever area I desire to see muscles in. So it's not a cliche. This is real, friends. Commit to yourself. Tune in to World Premiere Word on the Streets every Monday and Wednesday and get the vitamin you need. Hear this type of talk. It will help you change. It would help you make the change that you really want. You may be timid about having. You may be afraid about having. You may have doubts about having. I believe in my heart of heart and my thoughts of thoughts. You will change. You will find yourself wanting to turn back and be the old you, but by tuning in every week, you're going to be dealing with, no. I'm on this new street. So since you found us, you see, friends, you've been hoping for changes. What you looking for is looking for you. It's no accident that you stumble upon us. You stumble upon us because you've been looking for this. And here it is. Go ahead on, Fletcher.
Now, y'all just come check us out Mondays and Wednesdays, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can get this Mondays and Wednesdays, man. Monday we talk about personal development, like say transforming your thinking. On Wednesday we talk about finance because we want to get to the money. You know what I'm saying? The money is just a tool. The money is just a tool. But we make money be emotional, and money is currency and supposed to flow. You know what I'm saying? It flow back to you. So we talk about it on Mondays on transforming your thinking, so you can believe you can get to the money. So you can believe you have full abundance around you. So man, tell a friend and tell a friend about the world premiere Word on the Streets, Mondays and Wednesdays, 7 p.m. Hit the like button, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend.
Thank y'all, friends. We will see y'all Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Like Fletcher said, Wednesday we'll be talking about financial literacy. You don't want to miss that. I know y'all want the money, y'all want the bag. Like Fletcher said, y'all know y'all want the money. So come back Wednesday and let's get that money.